And Harry, we're jumping into it right now. It's going to be the pistol round. Nemiga versus Spirit. And CT start for Nemiga. They will take that every day of the week. It was Spirit's pick, of course. Sotfik over towards the door. He's dropped 2 B250s and bought a flashbang. Choppers, meanwhile, found a pick on ramp. Joe is going to get aggressive behind Robo's departure from this round. And Chopper's just waiting for it. Missed shots. Joe, got to be careful. If you get 2 picks away like this, that's a huge mistake. And in the meantime, Spirit have actually crossed outside. I wonder if this has been spotted. I don't know. I imagine so, considering Box is looking towards a secret. Rotates down towards B for Nemiga. They swap Box into ramp. Gio goes down lower. And he catches a very unfortunate timing. He falls off right when the ramp push is about to come through for Chopper, but he won't commit.
A very odd round right now, though. 3 players over towards Secret, and still Chopper waiting back here by Squeaky. Makes a little bit of noise. Now, you hear that door swinging open but closing again, so Nemiga know that unless he's very thin and he was able to slip through in that 1 second, he shouldn't be inside of the bomb site right now. Giant Box still set up down here towards B, and they have got players coming their way. They are about to be tested here. Eventually.
There it is. Tag is in. Cody gets the frag. Joe's still here at the back of the site, but only good for 1, and that is not enough, Harry. 4 on 2. Bomb down in the final 10 seconds of the round, and Nemiga, they've got to rotate into a 2 on 4 retake. No kit at all. Very difficult round to win. Dinks exchange both ways. That's a shot from MDS. If they can kill the player on the site, this is still winnable. Flash going out in the post plant. It's the only bit of utility they have. And they spotted Chopper as well in the door. There's info here for Nemiga. They need to hit some shots, and they need to hit them fast as the player's still hidden in the smoke. Lollipop's found him. He's going to jump on the bomb. Surely he can just stick it, and they've won the round. 2 on 4.
MDS with like some of the cleanest USP shots I've seen in some time. That was like one of the best like pistol rounds I've seen firsthand, as in like sat here watching it. Since I'm thinking there was like that clip of AZ back at like DreamHack ages ago where he gets that ace from Ticket on Mirage. That was probably the best one, but these are so clean. Look at that.
3 bullets.
And that's all on the back of him. He takes the first man down, and that kind of spurs them on to go for it.
Nemiga is pumped up now. I mean, look, did you see them in those player camps? They are hyped, and that is only good for them. That is going to be an awful round to lose for Team Spirit. They are not going to be in a good place after that. I honestly don't know how Nemiga won that round. Unbelievable scenes, Harry. No kit as well, but we got to move on. Team Spirit certainly do. They've force-bought this round. They're looking to get back into the game early. Scout on Idis balance. Sundar Young has an AK. Trying to cross down towards B, but Gio's already there. He's very committed as well. This is not a spot that you can really retreat from too easily. Actually, that being said, Sundar Young's alone, so he will be able to get a fight and then back off if he survives. And there it is, a chance to move back into the halls. And no trade for Team Spirit means Nemiga have an advantage.
He's got a back. He's hungry. And his eye's a little bigger than his belly there as he goes down. This B-side play looking to come in, and MDS is hiding now. Emerges, will take down the first man. Chopper able to trade. Bomb on the back of Chopper, looking to go down. Robo, very low HP over here at the ramp. Will get eliminated. It's Lollipop versus Chopper, and Chopper swings in for the extraction. 3 kills for him there. And the round returns straight back, 1-1. Team Spirit straight away back into the server.
In a big way as well, right? Nice outer execute. They just throw the smokes on the fly. Even with, serious advantage going the way of Nemiga, I feel like the repeat back into, with the FAMAS into the 3 players coming down the stairwell was a bit of a dangerous one. Without that, Nemiga might have won the round, but instead they've got a force buy. 1 SMG, 4 pistols. Wall of smokes outside. Only 1 player committing behind it, though. That's going to force a hell of a lot of rotation. Team Spirit have hit B in both of these rounds so far, so Nemiga, they are being conditioned to love this site right now. That Young trying to battle. He'll get one, but he actually backs off, and that's unlucky for Joe. It looks like he's baiting, but he was just hoping to catch him by surprise when he continued to move down Secret. But with Samdai Young backing back up, Gio has to hunt. He should have this kill. I'd love to know what was typed there.
Yeah.
Probably like, you just made me poop my pants.
Yeah, you think that's what they say?
Yeah, I think you made him jump.
Oh, hang on a minute. Look at this. B play coming in. Gio. Holding with the Deeg, and Sophic going to be the first man in. Deagle springs to life, and the bomb's been dropped. Coldie? Where are you looking? Where are you looking? Gio's still here, and he's still doing damage. Finally, someone deals with him. Finally, Chopper comes in to save the day. But it's still a 2-on-3. It's still doable here for Nemiga. And there's the bomb dropped. Disbalance left alone. And Lollipop doubling down. Nemiga back with a force by their own. And this is feeling very CIS Minor-y indeed. As we go force by wars to kickstart Nuke. It's back and forth.
And this is not a map where you see force by wars that often as well. Like, so back and forth.
This was a big question mark.
Okay. I'm not sure what happened there.
I just don't think Sophic realized where he died from. That had to have been it, because no one was looking at the cubby.
No. That is a very unfortunate situation for Spirit, but such is this game, such is the case. Smoke's outside, that is a failed smoke as well. And Team Spirit, they are done with that. The only smoke left is on Chopper, and he's in T-spawn, so realizing he can't really help them out. To bail from the yard. And actually, because they're so late back into lobby, Nemiga have had a chance to push up. Gio's pushed into the radio room. Needs to be careful not to overstep. Only needs... Oh, okay, this is good. He's got a bait and switch. Robo's drawing in their attention, but actually Robo's the one baiting Gio. That shouldn't be the case, but it's working out. 3 kills. Robo swings. And that's a lovely setup there. He really makes him commit in the corner. Chopper a long way away, and a 1-on-5.
That's like one of the only times I've ever seen a FAMAS do that as well.
Yeah, 3 kills of the FAMAS in 1 round? Wait, what? Maybe in 3 rounds.
It's even more impressive than that, because it's in 1 magazine. Like, a flawless conversion now for Nemiga.
I'm surprised that Joe plays passive there and Robo doesn't bait them in with like shots or anything. Because they hard check Gio and he still gets away with 3 kills. Like, that's really sick. Very lovely stuff. Tactical pause from Spirit, starting to realize that this start of the map wasn't as easy as they would hope. Especially not after... Think about how this game has gone for them, right? They had a pistol in a 4-on-2. They lose in the post plant in a ridiculous retake. They force buy, they pick it up. They follow up, they lose to a force buy. It's been a rough start already, and Nemiga are looking good. 3-1 on the CT side. Back in we go. Team Spirit, the eco finally coming through. They lose 2 rounds in a row, and they don't want to force any more.
Don't imagine they're going to find anything in this round. There should be Nemiga continuing to build up. And the fact that they were able to take that last force buy round flawlessly going to prove to be so valuable here when it comes to building up this money over on the CT side of things. No kills really presenting themselves, and Disbalance has actually managed to get over towards Secret, but now, yeah, this outside play gets mopped up. It's all done. Only Coldie left, and he is not long for this world. 4 players surviving. Nemiga now sat with a pretty comfortable 4-1 lead before this buy is going to come on in for Spirit.
I have a really bad feeling that the Spirit from yesterday is just the Spirit at this point. I really hope that that doesn't continue. 1 round to their name. Rifles are back out though. This is the best buy they've had. Finally we get to see what these guys have got to show for us on the T side. Fast play outside from Box. He's pushing close towards Silo now. Did Samdayoung hear this? Doesn't look like it. MDS is supporting as well behind the crate, so luckily for Nemiga, or Spirit rather, not walking into Nemiga, they're walking into ramp. Gio's here. He can just drop off at any point. And he walks into, that's a spray, connects a lot of damage. Molotov down, so he can just section off these fighters to the left side, play that headshot. Well, he's seen 3 players and the bomb. All the info he needs. Now, the kill does come through in response, but 4 on 4 with plenty of info to work with. They still have this aggressive outside setup. Samdayoung's going to walk into it. Box catches it, and Team Spirit run down B. They've lost their lurk, but they've got the B site.
Yeah, and actually smoking off the window and the double doors here to facilitate this cross. So anywhere this MP9 tries to find itself will be pretty useless. Bomb planted now, and Coldy set up over here at ramp alongside Sotfik. So 2 players here, and only Robo moving into the ramp area. Oh, uses that Molotov to try and peek under the smoke. You can see a player's foot, and with utility still up here for Nemiga, this isn't impossible. These 2 smokes can just completely nullify ramp, but instead, Coldy and Sotfik have turned it around, and now it's Box alone. The nades found good damage, but it's not enough. Coldy swinging in, and Nemiga giving that round away. Team Spirit, they pick it up.
When he was walking down that ramp, they both turned around at the exact same time. He then caught the timing. He got through, and I don't know what happened. Maybe he was playing patient, trying to line them up, or trying to find a way to kill 2 players with an AWP. I don't know. He stops for a second. They turn back. They catch him. That's such unfortunate timing. I mean, it was perfect timing, if anything, for him, but I don't know how he didn't get at least 1 kill there. If he does, maybe they win the round. Dear, oh dear, maybe he just hadn't quite emerged through the smoke. That is coming down to the milliseconds there, winning the round for Spirit. Nice post plant there on ramp, though, with the smoke to cut off any kind of rotation. Seeing more and more teams do that to not only defend, but also play post plant. 4-2, Nemiga still have an AWP on Robo. And they've gone for the lobby push again through radio, so Robo's posted up already. Very aggressive on Nemiga in this map, and that's what I like to see, because Spirit are leaving a lot of the map uncontrolled. They are going towards the yard. Chopper's already dropped down the vent, so he's the lurker down in B. Team Spirit going to be joining him now. Gio knows this, so smoke off the window himself. Chopper does get the opening kill, though, finding a frag down on that lower site. Orpa's rotated back down to help as well. There's a lot of T's here, though, and when that door swings open, Gio's going to be in a world of hurt.
Does have support from ramp.
Did have support from ramp.
Yeah, he still is. Oh. Where was that? That was
the window.
Okay,
yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. That's not crazy. I was wondering if maybe it was like the vents or something. Robo is still here. One of these players is still alive. He's actually going to go through that smoke. Real team player, putting his life on the line to help his teammate out, and he will get 1 more. Gio needs help now more than ever, and he gets so much damage onto Chopper, but it's not enough. Now, MDS, he was the hero in the pistol round. It was his 3K that allowed Nemiga back in and actually let them pick that up. Now he's got to find 2 here in this first rifle-on-rifle round. MDS making his way in, does have a smoke. There's a couple of flashbangs on him as well, but he's got to pick up the pace here. I believe there's a kit within the bomb site for him to pick up, but he will grab that now. MDS got to find something, and he's got to find it quick. Closes the door, shuts down Coldy. Now into the one-on-one. Smoke drop, baits the peek from Chopper, and MDS gets them both. Defuse comes in. It's down to the wire, but he's just got it. I don't even think there was any time left. I'm pretty sure that was like one of those like 0-second diffusers.
Yeah, certainly felt like it. What a spray as well. Of course, so unlucky that the low HP player was inside of the door. Only one bullet through the smoke connects, and that's all it requires, right? One bullet takes him down, gets the defuse.
The way that he took that fight into double doors was insanely smart. It's like he peeked it as he closes it, so it just baits the one shot into the door, and then it's his like turn to decide when he takes that fight, and he just immediately reopens the door, catches the player trying to reposition.
But most importantly as well is like he fights it from one side, and then he swaps doors from left to right, so he's just completely moved over. Just a few meters, but it makes all the difference. And yeah, no, you're right. That is very smart. Big round coming through for MDS. Again, the retake hero of this B site right now, Harry. You are correct. 5 rounds to Nemiga's name. Team Spirit on pistols with a hero rifle on Chopper. He's been getting an extraordinary amount of entries on this T side. So I like the hero AK cool here. If he can get a gun, drop it over to a teammate, for example, that could be a game changer. Or a round changer, more likely, but sat behind the smoke radio for the time being.
See, this is no longer the Russian AK buy. This is the Apache helicopter, you see, right? So Chopper, they've given him the one AK, and it's going to be him to try and escort these pistols through the round. Now, immediate entry looking to be found over here towards ramp. Geo switching things up. He's playing over in the back left, and he will shut down Chopper. More of a Chinook than an Apache. And yeah, well, the anti-air gun's out, and Geo's found everyone. Coldie was able to dig down one earlier on, and it was Robo to fall. So that might be the AWP dropped. But a 2-on-4 required. They have at least been able to grab the bomb, but Geo's seen it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to overcommit, doesn't mind. Let them take the bomb all they want. They're not getting a plant in this round, or at least they shouldn't. Re-smoke down on Squeaky right as that player peeks in. Pop just spam through. Geo waiting for the ramp play. See if it comes out later. I mean, that's really where the Spirit go. Their options are ramp or A, really, at this point. And maybe try and get down the vents. That's your best bet. And they might do it, to be honest. Player in main, they do take him down. Lollipop's got to move in for the kill, and he does drop the second player, but the first had the bomb. Coldie's going to get this plant if he speeds it up, but he doubles back. Luckily, they're already down on B. It might not have made a difference, but all tags and no kill until now. Second player in position, though, and MDS will shut it down again, holding on to this B site. Nemiga, 6 rounds to 2. That was a very close eco. They get 3 kills with the solo AK and pistols, but it never at any point felt like they had a chance to win that round, even with the deeks down from Coldie. Nice trades from Nemiga, and another one to add to the tally, Harry.
So here, you liked the Hero AK on Chopper last round. What do you think about the Hero Mac 10?
You know, you got a price to pay, Harry. If you buy up an AK, you know you're not going to have to be able to buy in the follow-up rifle round. That's on you. That's a decision you're going to make. And you know, I'd rather he gave the SMG to someone else if he's having a good game. But
for example, maybe the guy who tried to vent dive.
Yeah.
Old mate Sophic running to his demise with that AK.
Exactly.
Chopper's foaming at the mouth over the prospect of getting his hands on it, but it's so deep within the A bomb site that that is kind of a long-distant dream for Team Spirit here. Back to B ramp they go. Box holding this close angle. Now he doesn't have a player nearby to help out. There's no one in heaven, so he's just got to hold his own, and he does. He really does. 3 kills for Box. IDIS balance in the 1-on-4. And at least Box has made it easy packing this round up for Team Spirit. IDIS balance alone. What could he do? AWP over in hell, bottom on his back. And an attempt to try and make something of this round. Maybe not. Maybe no attempt.
He's just chilling for now. He can always just go down B later. The more he waits, the more Nemiga question it. But yeah, I mean, how far could he really have gotten at this point? They have Heaven locked in. They have the A site. His options are down B or through ramp. So, or back into lobby, rather. He's going to get shot from above if players watching it. They're not. Catches a timing into hell, but 13 seconds it is to save Harry. Lollipop wasn't watching the ladder, but there is a player coming back in from ramp. Robo goes B, and no threat just yet. IDIS Balance will get away with the gun, and Joe even upgrades that SMG. So big round for Nemiga. They make a lot of money there. They have 4 players surviving. And Spirit, they need a tactical timeout, I would say, a breather, a moment to work out what the hell's going on, because they're just running out into triple spray downs without flashbangs. That's a bit of a mistake.
Is now with this investment in this round from Team Spirit, it's only IDIS Balance with anything to work with, right? Obviously holding that AWP forward, he gets no money. And so my worry is, right, is if you want to keep this AWP, the way you're going to have to do it is IDIS Balance is going to have to save again. And this means that you might have him kind of play these more passive positions on that AWP. He won't be the man leading the charge as such.
At the same time, you want to find the balance between not risking it too much and also making it useful, you know, actually utilizing it. So that's what they're doing. They've got a lot of players outside to pick it up if he dies, but they boost him on top of the box. Give him a sight line to CT. MBS is there. Robo watching the cross from the garage, as an Englishman.
Garage?
Yeah, I don't know why I said that.
That did feel really weird coming out of your mouth. I'm really not used to it. It's taking me back. But down to Secret, Hugo. Team Spirit, 4 players here, and the AWP is one of them. IDIS Balance is keen on getting into the action now that they've got this little foothold down here towards B. Actually, no one here for Nemiga. Aside from Gio, who's just come rotating in from that ramp room. There can be rotations in through the vents, but as you're dropping down, as you get into the close ranges up against these pistols, that's where you're in for a world of hurt, potentially. The bomb's now looking to go down, and it is getting planted. 10 seconds left as it comes in. Gio's been spotted, that Molotov to try and force Sophic out into the open. Does get dinked, and Sophic's able to get away. This is a brilliant round from Team Spirit. They're really in with a chance here.
Yeah, this AWP in the post one is going to be so effective, just holding down the line. Something in the corner, MDS sprays, the door's got a hole in it, and he's going to find a gap to exploit. Second kill, this retake is on, and MDS is not stopping. 3 kills as a USP comes out. He's got to stick the bomb, though. Oh, no, Sumda Young. He can see the head, and he's got the angle. Nice try from MDS. Gets 3 out of the 4 players on that B site, but he can't win them all, Harry. That's a bit too much.
He almost looked like he could for a minute. 3 of the 4 kills required. And what a man he's proven to be in the retake.
I've got to say, Sophic played that really well. When he got mollied on site, he knew he was being held either the left side or right side of Silo. So he jiggles one side, and then he runs the other way. That makes the player who had him locked down behind the Molotov spray left and then miss the timing right. That's a really, really smart little play from Sophic. Just the finer details that matter. Offsets his aim and gets out as a result. It will win them the round, actually. I was going to say it won't, but it will. MDS didn't retake for a change. 3 rounds for Spirit and a pick in this one. MDS is gone. Spirit, they must be foaming at the mouth at the idea of getting a B plant now. And they will do so towards ramp. This is a position that Nemiga have left fully open. Now, they may have players on B, that's fine, but remember, if you take ramp as a terrorist, you can move towards Hell, you can flank A, you can get into Yard. It's uncommon to see that all the time, but it is an option. So Spirit, luckily, don't know this, so they just fall down towards B, take the safe route. They do have a man advantage, and Nemiga have 2 players already down here. Oh, he's getting flashed out. Gio's going through this window.
Yeah, he's waiting. I think he's waiting as hard to see if they break the glass, and then he can be the man to move through. Instead, it's actually already out. Yeah, the glass was already taken down, but that smoke fading, and Sopfic's going to pluck him from this round. At this point, Nemiga, yeah, it looks like they're turning their attention towards saving, perhaps. Just waiting for the AUG to get retrieved, and they do get it at least. That smoke fades, but they're able to get out with these weapons. Team Spirit might be tempted to send 1 or 2 players on the hunt, but I feel like, you know, T-side, you got 5 players alive. Take this as an opportunity to build up some money. And I mean, all on the back of that forced buy success in the round prior, that saved AWP and the couple of deagles that they had. Team Spirit now clawing their way back into this and fielding a very good T scoreline, 4-7. You know, like a 5-round half, I'd say, is the minimum you want over on your T side. So they're almost at that. Anything else past it feels like a bonus here for Team Spirit. Ooh. And yeah, this is what I was going to say. Coldie's Deagle, terrifying, by the way.
Yes.
One thing that did feel a bit weird is Nemiga in that anti-eco or anti-force, I guess. I think they were so worried about that one AWP that was carried forward on eye disbalance that they didn't really put any presence towards outside, right? In comparison to what we see them doing in rounds like this, where you have players pushing up, you have players going close, they played it very, very passively back in the garage, and that allowed Team Spirit so much control over towards Secret. So since then, we're really seeing Nemiga not keen on making that same mistake. But we are still seeing bodies falling in the advantage of Team Spirit in this round. Lollipop and Robo both annihilated. MDS tries to go aggressive in through the hut. Narrowly make his escape.
Did they hear that? No.
Ooh, Gio. They think that Molotov has pushed MDS away. Now the thing is, if he'd gone immediately, I think he could have got a timing. But now that that Molotov's gone, they're keeping someone behind to watch for this push. They just spotted a man in hut.
There it is. They found him from above. Young. Oh, he's died to this before. He'll die to it again. Box is ready. Looks up, though, and that's when he gets peeked from close. Coldie finds the kill. And MDS, where does he go from here? Just trying to take whatever he can. Molotov going through, and he's going to wrap back up through vents towards A because he knows that Spirit are likely to avoid him. He's actually not going to go up vents. I guess it makes sense. He knows that they will be covering it, so running through B, trying to find an upgraded gun, maybe in the lobby. At this point, the round is Spirit's to lock in 5 on the T side, Harry, and they've really pulled this back from what was a kind of scary scoreline at one point. Nemiga had a dominant start. If you consider this was forced by wars back and forth. And there comes the flank. Chopper from below. 3 kills from him. He's really been having a game today. Long may it continue.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, we were questioning, were we going to get the Team Spirit we saw the other game, the other day, or other game, I guess. But or was it going to be the Team Spirit you wanted to see? And it was a slow start. It was back and forth in the beginning, and then after that, they kind of just petered out and didn't really achieve much. And then it was on the back of that one force. We've seen them have non-stop success since then. They've broken the economy of Nemiga, so this is where you should be getting a 6th round if you're Team Spirit, drawing this one ever closer. And I mean, look at that pace, the aggression from Young. He's already down through Secret very, very quickly in this round.
Yeah, Molotov sends box packing. You can't commit in front of that. 2 players already down on B. Make that a 3rd. Gio's going to go down from the ramp room, so very heavy setup on lower. Missed shots, and Young takes both kills. Doesn't expect a 3rd, and I really don't blame him. Gio sneaks in for a kill. Lollipop's pushed lobby. Now, he won't be able to grab that AK, but he's made it a 3-on-3. If MDS wins this duel, this round could go you know, spiraling out of control if it wasn't already. Coldie's still in yard. Gio getting pushed off of the ramp room as well. They won't commit to it, and Coldie has actually spotted that player back at CT, so Nemiga just need to box themselves in right now, wait for Spirit to commit, because they're going to group up in the lobby.
Ooh, sees that up close, so deadly. Chopper is going to check, though, as he swings wide. He'll double up. And now MDS alone. We've called him the retake king. He's been the savior so many times, but arms with just a deagle in the 1v3. Not this time around. 6-7 for Team Spirit. This gap between the two teams that once seemed so wide has now shrunk on down to just 1 round the difference. And you can really see how the times have changed.
Yeah, Spirit have definitely adapted in a good way. Considering this is their map pick, you would hope they have the T-side under lockdown to some regard. I mean, how locked down can your T-side on Nuke really be at the end of the day? We'll find out. Round number 14, fast play out through Squeaky for shot, but he won't get out. Instead, they go towards ramp. It was only a fake with utility. Gio trades 1 for 1. player does get down the vent, so that is going to be a lurking B. It won't make a huge amount of difference. All it's doing is cutting off this point of rotation. Chopper's just going to ditch it, run back to the secret. Box and Robo are making a lot of noise, and so he's going to know they're already here. But he misses the shot. Box gets away with a kill. The Molotov does box him in, and he is going to be cardboard as he sits there and watches his teammates take on this 3-on-3.
Lollipop. Oh, so close. And yeah, MDS and Robo, they've just got to back out. Seven, tying this up, heading into the last round of the half. You look at what's available to either one of these two teams, and Team Spirit, they're going to be laughing all the way to the bank. Worst thing about this as well is it was Lollipop going down the vent. Now, if he was the man to save and Robo is the man to die, or if they just all saved, it would have been a much better situation. Robo is the one player on that team who didn't have armor as a result of investing in the AWP. So he's actually got to reinvest, and that means he can only drop a FAMAS over in this round. Little bit devastating for Geo, especially when he's been the top performer for this squad. That said, he did get that triple kill with the FAMAS, so he seems pretty at home with it. Oh, and look at him go. Look at ramp. Geo is through ramp. He's already over in radio along with the rest of his team. And now for Nemiga, they have a very good idea as to where Team Spirit are in the opening stages of this round.
Double molly down Secret, though. That would imply that they're not hitting the B site, so that needs to be called, because Spirit are actually wrapping yard all the way to hell. Robo's got to cover this, but he's low. One bullet and he's dead. They're already climbing up. He spots a player in the garage, and that's all the info he needs. They know this is an A-Wrap, and they should still be aware of a potential lobby player. Chopper is there. I disbalance watching for the secret walk-up, but no one going to be so bold at the moment. And I like this from Spirit. They're just slowing it down. They know that Nemiga knows, so they're just going to wait. Try and catch a player in rotation. The thing is, Nemiga aren't biting, and you cannot burn down your entire clock doing this. If anything, it's just giving more time for Nemiga to work out how they want to approach this round. Gio's going to go into this, though, and this might be his death. There's so many players there. Oh, they line up, but he gets instantly headshot. And now Spirit can just run down into B. There's still that lobby player, though, and these guys have their knives out. Chopper going to come in for the backstab, and this B site is under control for Box. Oh, this is so smart. Oh, he's found one. Oh, Box! The bomb's planting as well. He knows there's a player behind him. Coley's going to get the trade and double down on the rotate. What a round from Spirit. 3-on-1, and they will close it out. It's going to be the half locked in 8-7. And wow, that was entertaining. Spirit, they looked rough in the first few rounds, but they made it interesting. Let's see if their CT side is just as good. I'm sure it will be. We'll be back after the break for the second half. 8-7 at the halftime. Spirit leading on the T side of Nuke. Not what you see every day, but it is their pick in this best of 3 series, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Nemiga certainly looked good to start off the map, but that has tapered off a little bit. Now they've got to really jump the gun as they head into their T side. Not going to be easy stuff against Spirit, who are certainly going to be ready and have a lot of nice setups, I hope. Of course, we will find out, Harry, as we get into the pistol round. This is a great way to end the last half.
Yeah, we didn't quite get to see the box play, but I mean, that was sick. It was almost like the round-saving play, but not quite. I mean, you know, he gets 2 out of a possible 5. You kind of feel like he did his job. Pistol round now underway. Nemiga, fast A playing through the hut, smoke down in mini. Disbalance and Coldy lighting up the scoreboard. And a Robo left at this A side of the map, trying to do what he can. Does have Box with him. Some die young through the smoke. I don't even think he was aiming for Box. He was aiming for Robo. And he'll get them both.
2 for 1. It's the Robo Box. And yeah, I mean, A-Rush with no flashbangs coming through. Oof.
The thing that I'm really confused about is Box had a smoke and a flash, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe for the post-plant.
And I also think Robo had a flash.
Yeah, he did.
So they had flashes.
The having was not the issue, it's the using.
Having wasn't the issue, you're right. You're right there, Hugo. Having is half the battle, that's what they say.
The haven't is the other half.
No, it's using. You already set the metaphor up.
I can change the metaphor if I want, Harry.
Yeah, but how can having be half the battle if haven't isn't the art? That didn't make any sense. That's not even a sentence.
It didn't make sense in the first place, Harry.
Knowledge is half the battle. The other half of the battle is the battle. Knowledge. Everyone knows that, right?
Knowledge. Well, 9-7, we got a force by from Nemiga. They looked like they want to go fast A, but no commitment. Just burning out any Molotovs that Spirit have towards the squeaky door. They throw nades into the A site, looking like they will commit after all. Choppers on ramp, but the real push is on A. Coldy getting a defensive kill, but these pistols are actually finding success. Shotgun picked up, spamming away. There's a player below, and he's not going to aim for him. Instead, he goes for Chopper, puts him on 5, but in the meantime, his entire team has died. Sopfit caught with a nade in hand, and Box gets a kill moving through the smoke. He's got a 1-on-2 to win, and I love this. Don't push back into A. Wrap, flank, and make Spirit sweat, because they haven't got enough players to cover the 4 available options inside of that A site.
Yeah, he's going to try and come in, maybe through heaven for this assault, that bomb. Ooh. Wow, he's going for the big wrap. Hang on. Okay, now he's doing this because, you know, there could be someone up in heaven, and so he's taking the safe approach, 40 seconds, he's got the time to do it. There's no one here, but he's being methodical. He's being cautious, being careful. You can see there's a crosshair trained in on this position. Thing is, these 2 players are not near each other in the slightest. So as Box finds that kill, Disbalance is not really in a position to trade. He's going to try and set up over at Squeaky, and Box just getting down into the bomb site. Tap down, and Disbalance is gone. Box gets the clutch. And Nemiga find that 4-spy round. They get the job done.
Look how hyped they looked. That's hilarious. And I mean, poor Sopvik there. That smoke was down at Squeaky. It had like 6 seconds left. He pulls out another nade, and Box just walks through the edge of it. What a round from him. 3 kills of the P250, 1-on-3 clutch. And Nemiga calling a tactical pause after that, probably because they didn't know what they were even going to do coming into this round. They were like, okay, guys, it's the eco now. Oh, wait, no. It's okay, we're buying. What are we doing?
A bit of time just to mull this one over, try and figure out how to approach this buy round. Team Spirit are forcing back in response. Some die young and Disbalance, both donning those scouts for the squad. One thing I will say, right, I remember the first time I watched Disbalance play, and I was like, I didn't even know if he was legit. Like, he just looked so damn good. And I haven't seen that this event thus far. I haven't seen the same eye disbalance. Here he is going down towards outside. First to get picked up in this round. A bit more damage done. And an accidental run boost there.
That's
Lollipop makes the best out of that one. And it's Sotfik left alone. That was brilliant.
Yeah, not even calculated, just accidental, and he'll take it. A couple of kills off him. Sotfik will not get much further, and Nemiga, 9 rounds on this T side. They are breaking the curse, despite, you know, obviously losing a lot of rounds in a row after that first half. Their T side looks very comfortable to start. That being said, we are just starting. We need to see some full gun rounds from Spirit too, and that's something that has yet to grace our screens. Full eco for the 10th round for Nemiga. Should be a pretty clean and concise one, we'll see. Spirit have a PT50 and a Deagle, everything else is default.
So they're all huddled together over here in Hell and CT. Yeah, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Robo, come back here. You don't have to commit to this, my friend. I think he wants to stop them retrieving the guns. It's risky, and they group together. They're like a flock of seagulls, and they're running so far away down here towards this B bomb site. They've grouped up, safety in numbers. Robo will deal with one. 3v4, but these pistols have already gotten away with a hell of a lot, and now it's just a question of what more can they find. Team Spirit is so deep behind enemy lines, Nemiga have no clue where these players are.
Well, they found Sotfik, door getting opened, and Robo trying to isolate the Julie gets away with it. Oh, no shot in the back though. Chopper's come up the vent, and now Gio has to trade back. Eye disbalance, finding a gun and getting out of Squeaky. It's a winnable 1-on-2. He gets the first. Aim punch doesn't stop this man, and now MDS tagged up in the left corner. Eye disbalance, getting damage off, but 4 HP. And he makes it out alive. That is going to be around for Nemiga, but oh, what an eco from Spirit. It's so hard when you lose those rounds, you always feel crushed, like, man, we could have won it. But you have to look at it like this. That was USPs, and they got 4 kills. Not bad, but also not enough.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, the people who need to reflect a bit more upon that round in Nemiga than Team Spirit.
Yeah.
Like, for Team Spirit, that's a victory. And for Nemiga, you get the round, but that is not how it should have panned out ever.
It means they can get broken now, which wouldn't have happened if they kept multiple players alive. Oh my god, that's the bomb dropped. Eye disbalance. He's stuck in the site. Molotov's going to land at his feet, and he can't escape around the silo. Still cold. He's pushed up into the hut. He's cut off that bomb, but he made a footstep. I don't know if they heard it. Minute still on the clock, so no need to rush into this lobby. He swapped positions with a player on the site. Lollipop's still sitting there. He's going to walk into it. He's shooting, and they realize now Chopper's dealt with him. Cody doesn't have to activate, but now he's going to catch Robo sneaking back on in. They didn't know he was this pushed up. And Box is stuck in a 1-on-2, but he's done this before with a P250.
Fast has to try and deal with Chopper. Oh, swings out, finds him, but Chopper's going to win the fight. And Team Spirit, now going to tie this up 10-10.
Coach looks bored.
Big round from Coldy as well. And he's just been stepping up all game long for Team Spirit. I always think like Coldy's been, if I'm not mistaken, he's been in this squad for a very long while now. And I always feel like, you know, he's always been someone within this team who is like one of the players, no matter who they bring in, to keep an eye on. Someone who can step up and deliver these big performances. He used to have to be like, you know, one of the carries back in the day. Maybe that's been alleviated somewhat now with Eye Disbalance and Someday Young coming in. But it still seems to be the case, even in this matchup now. It's Coldy that we keep on looking to, along with Chopper.
Coldy's out of it. He spotted 2 players in the yard, so he doesn't want to commit to that. Almost got caught. That's the bomb going flying forward into main. Eye Disbalance with full control over that. There's a player right behind him in Squeaky. He needs to be aware. Heaven Rapids in box. Timing couldn't be worse. He gets there as Coldie turns around, and he can cower in the corner. Even get out. Give them Heaven. Take Lobby instead. There is still a man there. Box has fallen off the top. Lollipops come out through the lobby into A, and Chopper's been caught by the flank outside.
Blink of an eye, the round's over. Some of the young trading back, and Team Spirit leaping into the lead. And this is where we're going to really get to see the ramifications of letting that USP round get so close here. Obviously, they bring the previous round down to the wire. They went for the investment there, and now they've got no money. So it is just pistols here for Nemiga. This should be the 12-10 lead for Team Spirit.
You'd hope. You really would. But let's see how much damage Nemiga can do with these pistols. Spirit have had some effective rounds with them, but I mean, even Nemiga have with that box 1-on-3. So hard to get anywhere though. Sotfik's going to be fighting Robo top. Or just drop off. Takes a lot of damage on the fall as well. Sotfik, maybe time to stop Fick. No, he's still going for it. When Nemiga stops to creep back into his lobby. Likely to just try and burst a position like Squeaky or Radio. But Chopper has pushed in. IDIS Balance is laying down AWP shots, and it's going to be that burst. Try and get down vents maybe, but somebody else. Oh! He just gets B tapped with a Glock. The bomb does get down towards B, but even if they get the bomb plant, they'll get nothing more.
They're not even going to get the bomb plant, I don't think. It's very optimistic. Robo, he's trying to be clever. He's trying to be clever. He's an AI. He's run the calculations, but even he knows the odds of getting that bomb down low. Team Spirit, 12-10. Nemiga in with a buy in this round at the very least. And one thing I will say, I mean, just, since bringing these rifles out, this CT side has looked a lot better from Team Spirit. A lot more confident. Obviously, they still finished 8-7 over on the T side, right? But they just seem a lot more comfortable here.
Yeah, it really took them a few rounds to find their groove in the first half, but I think they're looking warmed up and ready to go now. This has got to be the third or maybe even fourth tactical pause from Nemiga. So they're going to be running dry on those pretty soon. Ooh, don't do me like that. Ooh, this is very intimate.
Man, they gave all the new models like such pronounced jaws. What is this? We're not models, man. Not everyone's got a jawline like these guys.
Don't set unrealistic standards,
yeah,
Val. Not all terrorists are this sexy.
All jaws matter.
The shark?
He matters the most. He had a cracking jaw. Was that his name, or was he Jaws the shark? No, not Kraken Jaws. That's like his jazzy brother. Sotfik on the other side of the smoke.
Oh, they're going round.
We could play the Jaws theme song right now. It would apply. There we go. Oh.
You can't do that in CS because it's too slow.
It is.
They're just going to hold an angle for 20 seconds.
There we go. We got it. We got the moment. The Jaws moment is in. And towards outside, Robo, MDS, and Lollipop, they've had to grind to a halt. Trying to sneak in through Mini. MDS, don't shoot there. That's your teammate.
He ducked under it.
Pushing forward. Lollipop does get one. Coldie still back inside of the bomb site alongside his teammate here. They're fighting together. Robo forced out into the open. And that is the round going the way of Team Spirit. They continue this stellar streak over on the CT side. That was almost as beautiful as your rendition of the Jaws theme song, Hugo. I got to give it to you.
It's not a theme song. I wouldn't say. It's not like, you know, fans don't stand outside the cinema singing it. Like.
No, yeah, I would say it's the theme song. It's the theme, isn't it? That's what you call that.
Soundtrack, I would call it.
No, the soundtrack is like the compilation of all the songs, but then like the one song that's meant to identify with the film is the theme song. In the same way James Bond's is like whatever that one is. It's iconic.
Different song every film, mate. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it always opens the same though, doesn't it? It's like right?
Yeah, okay, that is the
there we go.
Song. No, you got me there.
Yeah,
You got me
nailed
there.
it. Nailed it.
God, we should start a duet.
Like man, I feel like we're like running a barbershop quartet at this point in time. But there's only two of us.
Quartet and legs or arms, not both. That's 8.
That would just be a spider. And they have terrible voices, as everyone knows.
Do spiders have differences between arms and legs, or are they all legs, or are they all arms? That's a better question.
Ooh, I don't know what one would scare me more. I reckon
all arms.
I've always assumed they're all legs, but if they're all arms, that's terrifying. What if spiders got opposable thumbs? Then they just couldn't. Then there's no stopping them.
Imagine a human and you swap their legs and arms. That would be terrifying.
I'm trying to think how that would even work. So would they just walk on their hands and use their feet for the hand job? The hands job?
The hand.
Oh,
Okay.
hang on a minute.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming that at that point their arms are able to hold their body up. Otherwise, what's the point, right? Like if you. Like what, at that point.
No, but you could just walk upside down, like with your head near the ground. And
oh yeah, that would be great. I can't wait to handstand everywhere. Sorry, I guess that's standing.
Yeah, it is just standing.
God, don't mess with my head. 13-10, and the eco is in for Nemiga. They're half buying this round, and they are bursting fast and furious through the fire and flames into the B-bomb site, and they should get a plant out of this, surely, right? Rotates down from Secret through. From Spirit through the ramp room. Molotov is there from Chopper, but it's too late. The bomb's already down. Great shot, but Joe catches him moving out. That's a gun upgrade. Still a chance for Nemiga to close this one out.
Oh, and it's gotten even bigger with Joe finding another. Oh, Box has got one more. And Sotfix killed his teammate.
Wait,
so...
what? They weren't even mid-fight.
Is there any chance we can get a replay of that team kill?
I'd love that.
Because I don't even know where that came in.
Not a clue. It wasn't like where you're fighting someone and you spray and you accidentally clip a bullet. I think he must have just like walked around a corner and then seen someone and shot and not even like registered if it was his teammate or not. I guess we'll never know, Harry.
Oh.
One of the life's greatest secrets. That and how many legs / arms the spiders have.
Well, I know how many have total. It's just I don't know the combination.
Yeah.
You know, what's the ratio?
Is it 4 and 4? Is it 8 and 0? I don't know.
I think it's like 6 and 2.
Ew, that's even weirder. At least be equal.
Crabs have claws, and claws are like crab hands, aren't they?
Yeah, but they have legs as well.
Exactly. They got arms, legs, feet.
Yeah, I know how crabs work, Harry. That's not the question. What's this smoke? Intricate.
Yeah, he's got the old tractor out. Oh.
Mad angles. That's actually quite smart. Never thought about that. I always kind of just wing it.
Yeah, I hope, 11-13 is the scoreline and you're winging smoke. So
yeah, that's true.
Now, the pressure's on, You don't want to leave any room for error. You're doing things to the nearest pixel at this point in time. Some die young. The alligator. Not him, the shotgun is called that. Maybe he is too. But he's holding this angle and he's going to have players coming his way. He's hungry.
Everyone's called the alligator when your jaws are this big.
The Moors. They're going around. Shotgun ready. Shotgun party. 2 kills and the trade comes in from Robo. I was hoping he was going to get a bit more. High disbalance over at ramp. Has shut down this push into B. Box blinded out and Lollipop found. It's Robo left alone in the 1-on-3. The bomb under control of Team Spirit almost. Actually, it's still down here towards Secret. He could go get it, but I think he's anticipating that they're already on the bomb. They're not. 10 seconds left, so he's just saving at this point in time. 14-11. Team Spirit just 2 away from taking their map. Pick the nuke.
in the sink. 14 rounds though, and Spirit, they are shutting it down, Harry. Nemiga's T-siders finally looking to run out of options and now run out of money. Up against 14, not the time that you want to lose all your cash. They will have a buy because they've got loss bonus plus a bit of save money, but of course it's not going to be perfect. You can see Galil on Lollipop. It's actually fine, really, all things considered. You know, it's not fine, the score line. They're 3 behind. Double SMG for Spirit, though. They are not exactly rolling in the dollars. Nades early towards the A side to stop that vent dive. Nemiga have had good success with getting players down vent. Sophic getting tagged by that spam. This is it, Nemiga. They have to win this round, or it's likely the map will be going to Mirage.
Yes, once again, just these outside smokes from Nemiga. Double Molotov there, so you can't go through that. Just gotta wait. Cost them a little bit of time. Sophic still over in mini. I'm curious if he's going to turn much attention towards outside. The rest of the gang are over here in Heart, and so this is looking like maybe the well, like with how they're positioned, it looks like it should be a vent dive. But I was imagining this could be actually the A split in through the vents.
Come up the vent stay, yeah.
But the thing that's making me think that's maybe not the case is there was only one man over towards Hut. That's Robo. Sumdai Young's barreled into the squeaky door, and Team Spirit, they've played this perfectly. They've countered this setup. They read this well. They knew what Nemiga were doing. They set up in the Hut and in Squeaky,
dear.
and now they're reaping the rewards. Sumdai Young trapped for the time being. They do manage to get one player into the bomb site, but that is it. It's MDS, the Clutch King, the man who's been so good in these situations, and he's got 3 kills to his name. He needs the ace if Nemiga want to pick this up.
Flash out as well. It catches him on the site. They've got to get a player on this defuse, but they're just going to take the fight instead, and MDS runs through the smoke. Preemptive maybe. He had time to wrap Squeaky, but that's Spirit coming in with a retake, and 4 kills for Sumdai Young on that lobby push. What a play from him. Just runs in through the Hut, gets multiple kills. 15-11. Spirit's coast hasn't moved in 9 rounds, and I don't blame him. It's all under control right now. He doesn't need to say anything. 1 round left for Spirit to close out this map, and Nemiga are going to need the next 4 if they want to keep it alive. Now, the bomb plant's important because, of course, loss bonus is there somewhat, but it's still me trying to scratch for positives to take away from Nemiga. It's been a bit of a rough second half for them. As expected, really. It is Spirit's map pick after all. Mollies towards A, actually blanketing the bomb site, both T's and CT's. It's going to get smoked. This balance opens up, but it's a fast outer play from Box. He managed to get very deep. Flash is good, blinds Sophic, but he gets a kill anyway. It's actually Coldie saving his teammate's life, and just like that, it's 1 player left. Gio pushed into the yard, but in a 1-on-4. In the second he takes down Sophic here, he's going to give away his position. Unless, no, he doesn't play Trigger Discipline, he'd just rather the kill. It's still a huge clutch to find, but let's see what he's got for us.
Chopper is the man who seals the deal in this round, right? He's all the way in the back, and Gio's just not ready for that. Oh, he's just missed him. He's just missed him.
Surely got spotted.
That's it, yeah, that's the worrying thing. It's like, oh, timing's everything, and he just looks around. He considers it as a possibility, and in his dying breath, he sees the face of the man who snatched this map away from them. Team Spirit, they'll take this one, 16-11. They move up 1-0 in this series after securing their map